Every year, millions of children's lives are at risk because of a global shortage of health workers. Save the Children is campaigning to change this with the help of British doctors, nurses and midwives. Claire, a midwife who has worked in countries including Liberia and Cambodia, now runs a birthing unit in Essex.
Best thing about the job, I think, for me is seeing the parents after the baby's born, because, you know, somebody could have had an extremely difficult, tough labour, a worrying pregnancy, and then the joy on their faces afterwards and the way that they forget everything they've been through. That's the really special moment that I treasure in the job, definitely.
Claire is about to embark on a journey with Save the Children to witness firsthand the challenges facing health workers in the world's most populous country, India. While India has a growing economy, it still faces serious problems. More children are dying in India today than in the entire continent of Africa. Despite government commitments to deliver healthcare for mothers and babies, India's spending on health remains very low, and it is the poorest children who are missing out.
It's so busy and noisy around here. I think the number of cars and the number of people packed into a dense space in Delhi is so overwhelming. It's like a different world. Another thing that I've learned today is that about 50% of the whole population of Delhi are actually living in poverty.
India's health workers are struggling to cope. There are just not enough doctors, nurses and midwives, and those that there are often don't have the right skills or equipment.
We've just met Radha. She's the traditional midwife working in this area who we think has delivered a baby.
Traditional birth attendants are trusted members of the community, but they have limited training and are under-resourced.
काम में तो यही है, हम ये चाहते हैं हमें भी सरकार से कोई सुविधा मिले, जैसे कोई किट वगैरह है, ग्लव्स वगैरह है, जब डिलीवरी करने जाते हैं तो हमको मंगाने पड़ते हैं.
But there are reasons to be hopeful. Save the Children is working with the Indian government to find solutions, to train health workers and save children's lives. Low-cost innovations like this mobile phone app help women who can't access health facilities. As many mothers are illiterate, it speaks out instructions, meaning lack of education doesn't get in the way of life-saving advice.
You're saying first, did you get the first checkup? You're saying, yeah, I got the first checkup.
मोबाइल आने से एक तो ना हमारे टीकाकरण में बढ़ोतरी हुई है. होम डिलीवरी बंद हो गई है. होम डिलीवरी से काफ़ी नुकसान हुआ है पहले, लेकिन अब धीरे-धीरे अच्छा हो रहा है सब.
But it's not just traditional birth attendants and community health workers who need to be better trained and resourced. As a result of campaigning, India has started increasing its health budget, but there is still a long way to go. Community clinics are desperately short of skilled staff.
About 100,000 people are dependent on this clinic for their health services. I am only single doctor here with only one nursing staff.
The best thing that I saw about that whole facility was it was absolutely packed with people. You know, they were almost queuing up outside. He sees, I think, probably about 200 people a day.
Patients are referred to this nearby district hospital by the doctor. It provides a lifeline to local communities, but more facilities like this are desperately needed.
One of the best parts of the day for me was the opportunity to go and visit the district hospital. In this hospital they've got a separate maternity unit where they have 10 midwives catering for about 20 births every day.
New mothers make use of facilities like these where they exist. Claire visits one such mother with 10-month-old twins.
We've just come out from seeing a real community health volunteer success story. We've just been to visit two gorgeous little boys, Love and Kush, and their mother. She was given lots of health education during her pregnancy. She was cared for very well, took the right supplements, had antenatal care, and on the advice of the community health workers, she went and had her twin babies in the local hospital here. Successful delivery, both babies fit and well, and they're at home and thriving at 10 months. Absolutely fantastic.
Steps in the right direction give us hope that we could be the generation that ends easily preventable child deaths.
Save the Children know the problems facing India's children. I've seen their projects working here. It just can't stop now.